Hi, and welcome back to Racing Time, advice for senior runners. My name is Mike McMillan, and in these videos, I provide you with strategies for lifelong running and racing. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 senior running hacks. These running hacks include taking walking breaks, taking days off, training schedule switches, taking easy days really easy, and doing more cross-training instead of running. Let's get started. My first senior running hack is to take walking breaks during my runs. I was inspired in this by the late Jeff Galloway and his run-walk method. When I take walking breaks, my legs are fresher, especially after hard efforts. But to be honest, now at 68, I usually take a walking break after every mile for about a minute, maybe a few seconds less. Galloway has shown that when you take walking breaks, you don't really slow down when you race, and that lots of runners have had really good results by taking walking breaks in their runs. And for me, walking breaks just help me keep my easy runs easy, so that I really pay attention to walking breaks when I'm out for an easy run. It helps slow my pace down quite a bit. My second hack is taking days off. I always take one day off per week, which is usually Sunday, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is that I do take a day off. Some coaches say it's okay to do some strength work on rest days, but I mostly take complete days off and don't do anything at all so that I can really rest my body and be replenished for the next week. If you find that you're getting injured or tired a lot during your training, take an extra day off or two. If I have a slight niggle or just feel real tired, I'll take at least one day off. If the fatigue doesn't go away or I still feel a niggle, I'll even take an extra day off before I go back to running again. Taking days off has really helped with keeping me consistent with my running over the years. Another training hack I follow is by doing training schedule switches. If you're finding yourself too tired to do hard workouts, take an extra day in between them. Some runners find it's better to switch from a 7-day schedule to a 9-day schedule, and that way they can put extra easy days in between their hard workouts. If you need to, swap a hard workout for an easier one on a workout before a long run or a day before a long run. And most importantly, don't feel bound by your training plan. If hard workout is scheduled but you're tired, take it off. Don't replace it. Or what I mean is don't bump it back. Just skip it completely. What's the most important to your running is consistency day after day, week after week, and year after year, and not whether or not you hit your 2 hard workouts in a long run every week. Another hack I follow is by taking easy days really easy. Most runners aren't running their easy runs slow enough, so slow way down. I just did a video on the Kenyan Shuffle, and you should refer back to that if you want an idea of how to perform an easy day run. Some elite marathoners will run their easy runs 2 to 3 minutes slower than their marathon pace, and that's kind of hard for us, amateur runners, but seriously, slow down as much as you can. And there's a saying that's really true, that you're going to have to slow down if you want to speed up. Running hard all the time does nothing but wear your legs out. One of my other senior running hacks is by doing more cross-training. With cross-training, you can get aerobic gains without all the pounding that you get from running. And most of you know these possibilities, such as swimming, rowing, and cycling. All of these can help build your aerobic engine by giving your legs a break from the constant pounding. Personally, I'm adding 1 day of cycling to my training instead of running, and I'm already finding that my legs feel so much more fresh throughout the week, and especially on my workout and long run days. So, in conclusion, all senior runners need to make some concessions to their age. You just can't keep on running as hard in your 60s and 70s or even 50s as you were doing in your 20s, 30s, and 40s. Now, you may not need to incorporate all of the hacks that I've listed today, but you might want to consider some of them. And if you're having problems with fatigue or with injury, then you might try all of them. But remember that running is an N of 1 experiment, and that we all experience running differently, and that you're just going to have to try different things until you find the proper mix. And once you do that, just continue using that mix day after day, week after week, year after year, because consistency is the most important thing for being able to run successfully as a senior runner well past your 50s. So thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. And then in my future videos, I'll be talking more about my training, race reports, more about senior training, more about my cycling as I start to use that more in my training. I'll also be talking about other training techniques, including strength work. I plan on talking at least once in a video about why I don't run trails anymore, although I am an ultra runner. And then finally, you can email me if you have any questions. But again, if you're enjoying these, please like and subscribe. And then finally, thanks to SlidesGo for providing the template for these presentations. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.